Boom.
Particular.
Mushroom. Hello everyone, this is Particular Mushroom, and Happy Halloween! If you're not watching this in October, you're gonna have to come back next year. No wait, you can stay. It's fine. I've been wanting to make a Halloween video since last year, but unfortunately the Halloween video I want to make involves DS footage. So unless you want video quality like this, we're stuck with the only portable device I can capture, the Gameboy Horror. Luigi has just won this fancy new mansion in a contest he didn't even enter. So the Mario Bros, having just come off a toasty meal of gullible soup, as King Boo will gladly tell you later, decide that this eerie, foreboding mansion with literal lightning flashing behind is a good idea to enter. I mean, there are so many red flags here. The broken wagon, no one answers the door, the trees don't even have leaves. Okay, well, it could be winter, but whatever. But in all this, Luigi didn't make the biggest mistake, not even Mario, but King Boo himself. If the Mario Bros had a hefty portion of gullible soup, then King Boo, the assumed proprietor of this mansion, had a thick stack of stupid steak. King Boo decided to park his clapboard next to the only legitimate ghost scientist in the entire Mushroom Kingdom, Professor Gadd. After Luigi enters the mansion and is swiftly, to no one's surprise, cornered by a ghost, Professor Gadd comes to the rescue with his trusty Poltergust 3000. The two exchange pleasantries, and realizing that Mario has been captured, Gadd quickly equips Luigi with the Poltergust to get his brother back. Except, notice anything weird about this tutorial? Gads, what's this handheld communications device that you're using to watch my every breath? Oh why yes, that's the Gameboy Horror. You're given this thing with no fanfare at all. Yeah, I know it's hard to miss given that it's on the bottom right corner of your screen almost the entire game, but considering you have to go through this mandatory Poltergust tutorial, I'm surprised how casually they introduced the Gameboy Horror. In fact, if you want an explanation of what the device actually does, you have to go to the gallery and then ask Gadd about it. The first thing you can do is press Z to bring up all the items you've collected. Nice, very, whoa, is that a red diamond? They must be worth a fortune. Well, the gold diamonds better be worth more, yeah boy! There's also a ghost menu here, which displays details about the ghosts you've captured. What? How do you not know how old Bogmire is? It says right here he's a product of the mansion's fear and despair. And we know from Gadd that the mansion popped up a few days ago. So, 0 years game. 0 years. Also, you can annoy anyone within earshot with this revolting sound. Alright, enough of that, thank you! Pressing Y will bring up a map on the Gameboy Horror with an adorable bouncing Luigi head. This map, although bare bones, gives you all the tools to stay on track. It shows the locked and unlocked doors and the rooms you've visited and cleared with no useless clutter. The only lack of clarity is the absence of landmarks or markers, so you'll have to remember, for example, a specific element you needed for a room. The zoom is also a bit janky. The function is only usable on Luigi's current floor. Next up is the Boo radar, which you unlock when Luigi releases those marshmallow terrors from their sleeping spot all across the mansion. What up with long-living lifeforms and sleep? Do you know how many legendary Pokemon just go and sleep for hundreds of years while they wait for the world to need them or some nonsense? It's cliche and just the doldrums. Wake up, you lazy piece of lard! Regardless, releasing the boos will activate the prototype Annoyometer from Pikmin 2. Any room with a boo will beep yellow, and anytime you get close to a piece of furniture hiding something, the light will furiously beep red. The only problem is, Gadd hasn't figured out how to differentiate a spectral being from an explosive, or a ball poorly scribbled on with marker. But hey, I guess it makes the game more exciting. Alright, Boo, show yourself. Now, there's one more piece of horror hardware to talk about. You can press X at any time to bring up the camera. Alright, what's the deal here? I can already see everything in the room. Well, you can use the camera to focus in or search objects. You can hunt for boos, but the boo radar is far superior. More helpful is focusing on portrait ghosts, reading their hearts to search for clues on how to catch them. They'll display a snippet of dialogue that you can usually use to decipher their weakness. That can't be said for all portrait ghosts, though. Sometimes you have to look for clues in the environment, and this is when the dialogue gets interesting. When you scan a ghost's heart, the dialogue will be from the ghost. When you scan a piece of furniture, the dialogue comes from... No, not the furniture, you silly. The dialogue comes from Luigi. And for a shy guy like Luigi, he sure has a lot to say. But as a shy person myself, that's not too surprising. Although I must say, some of these make me question his sanity. Should I play it? Luigi, there's no music on that music stand. I'm willing to bet there's something cold in there. Wow, I'm not so sure about that one. Now that is what I call interior decorating. Luigi, I'm sorry to break it to you, but, this is the exterior. And if you thought this was just an error on Nintendo's part, well, he says it again. No one's watered this in a long time. How very sad. Now that is what I call interior decorating. Oh good, he finally got it right. Sometimes you need the juxtaposition to show the absurdity of some of these. I really have no use for this. Now that's a classic. I wonder how much it would sell for. Boy, those boos sure did make a realistic fake mansion. I wonder how old this is. 0 years, Luigi. 0 years. A fire feels good on a night as cold as this. What? When you were up on the roof, where the wind was howling, the fire was ordinary, and you did too ordinary. You're only saying that because you're in cold storage. It's not the night that's cold, it's the room that's cold, you green hat menace. The cold must be getting to you. Go and warm yourself up, okay? Alright everyone, it's time for the Gameboy Horror Quiz Show! We'll show you a location with the Gameboy Horror, and then you have to correctly guess the room. Prizes? How do I know if you actually know the answer? Are you ready? Let's go! Round 1. What room is this? The correct answer is the tea room. Round 2. What room is this? The correct answer is the butler's room. Round 3. What room is this? The correct answer is the Astral Hall. For the last round, select your answer on the card in the top right corner, or comment below. What room is this? The answer will be revealed later. Luigi seems to be doing better. He's enjoying the chandeliers. Simply delightful. Exquisite. Fabulous! There's a lot you can learn about Luigi with his dialogue. He doesn't like bikes, but has always been a good runner. He can't play the piano, he doesn't care about pointy objects, he prefers the bottom bunk, and items on his wish list include a toy train, a toy truck, and a fan, because apparently Luigi has never owned a fan before. Moreover, Luigi is a clean freak. So much dust, this will never pass the white glove test. Yuck, talk about filthy. I wish I had time to straighten this mess up a bit. Oh, what's this? Just how I like it. Nice and clean. Now honestly, when it comes to hats, they really must be hand washed. There's simply no substitute. I know my brother likes to put his through the washing machine, but that just seems careless to me. Oh yeah, don't forget about Luigi's standards. What a hunk of junk! You expect me to sit on that? Please, I have standards! You can just feel the sass with some of this stuff. If that's an antique, I'll eat my hat. Wow! Who designed this? Now this just looks like it's in the way. Way to go, genius. Do you have the hang of that thing yet? Very elegant. Fun fact, if you suck up a poster, you can still examine it. Now here's a surprising one. How could anyone treat an animal that way? I won't stand for it. Huh, Luigi, that's a strong statement. But what would you say about Goombas or Koopas? I don't think anyone at Nintendo thought this one out. Since they don't fit a particular narrative, here are some of my favorites. Breathtaking, a simple design with a dash of casual elegance. Well, what's this, Beak? Oh, it's just a chair. If only there were a couple of cookies or something in there. You know, I never noticed how lovely those red polka dots look on top. Hey, it's flower season, isn't it? I almost forgot. Wait, does that mean it's spring? Now that's just not my style. I sure hope it's not your style, Luigi. This is the kind of thing I would put in the bathroom. Wait a minute, I don't want that in my bathroom. And finally, we have this one. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while. That? That weird, creepy doll head you've been wanting for quite a while? Luigi, I know you've been saying weird stuff all night, but this is concerning. However, this may be a misnomer. You see, when Luigi examines this weird puppet thing, he says, "How disturbing," which is about what I expected from the doll head. If you examine the cuckoo clocks, Luigi will say, "I've been wanting one of these for quite a while." Again, why does this matter? Well, on the other end of the room, there's a clock on a small table for which Luigi will speak the same dialogue. It's my hypothesis then, that the table with the freaky doll head originally had a clock on it. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So now it's time to talk about mirrors. Mirrors are special pieces of furniture. They will warp Luigi back to the foyer when searched. Pretty neat, huh? All in all, there are 18 mirrors in the game. But for some reason you cannot use the mirror room's mirror to teleport. Kind of disappointing, honestly. Additionally, when you go to the bottom of the well, you can actually use the mirror inside the secret altar. At the end of the passage, you are technically inside the secret altar, and so you can interact with the room, albeit you are stuck behind this lion statue. The mirror is also kinda janky. And lastly, when you teleport from the foyer back to the foyer, the cloth that normally covers the mirror will still be gone because you technically didn't leave the room. This allows you to chain teleports infinitely! At least, I thought that. However, every time you teleport, Luigi will tilt left a fraction of a degree. I have no idea why this happens, but I would not be surprised to learn that a developer did this on purpose, just to prevent that infinite loop. And that's everything I have about the Game Boy Horror. It's really not that horrifying, but I am a little worried about our pal Luigi. So let's hear it. What do you think of the Game Boy Horror and Luigi? Perhaps I'm just the crazy one. This first foyer into Luigi's mansion was a bit go and throw, as I'm still exploring video styles. So let me know what you think, and we'll be getting right back into more structured videos. Thank you all for watching. Don't get too spooked out there, and I've got a game to go play. See ya!